Hello everybody, my name is Mole, and today I'm going to be making a short video about morality. It affects pretty much everything in our lives, the justice system, our decisions, and what morality basically is differentiating between good and evil, and what's right, what's wrong, and like morally right, what you feel is right. But I'm gonna tell you a story here. Oh, and it's a really good coincidence as well because I looked up morality on Google Images and I got this picture, and you'll see why it's relevant in a second. And this picture had nothing to do with the website it was on. It was just randomly there, and it associates a lot with the story I'm about to tell you. So it's pretty much a psychopath test, but it's also it also gives a nice insight into a person's morality. And this story is, so there's a train going down the track, and it's going to hit 5 people that are tied to the tracks, and you have the decision to to pull the lever and change the tracks so it hits one person. And would you do it? And most people would say yes, so they would save the 5 people even though they're sacrificing one. And this decision is shared by most people. Most people would say yes, they do it to save the people. But then the whole thing is changed when they put a footbridge over it. Like, there's no switching the tracks anymore, and the same train is coming down, it's going to hit the 5 people, and you're on a footbridge above the track, and the only way you can stop the train hitting the 5 people is by pushing that person off. And I don't know how it'll stop it, but you just, let's say you know that it will stop it, and if you push them off, it will stop it. This decision helps people get an insight into your morality because it brings in the physical aspect, and you're making the decision and you're carrying out the decision physically, and a person, you're sacrificing that person's life for the others. And studies have shown that psychopaths are more likely than others to do it, which means psychopaths in this case have a capacity to save lives rather than take them. So the reason I want to talk about this is because I feel, and some may call me a psychopath now because of this, I feel morality should be left out of many decisions, and logic should be put ahead, or the benefits of the many. Like, a psychopath would have saved 5 lives and given away one, saving 4 by doing that. So that means he would have saved more lives than what he had taken, and it would have been a conscious decision because psychopaths have they generally have a skewed sense of morality, so they find it easier, and they put logic before their morality. And I feel that should be done, especially in decisions where to keep a person alive or pull the plug. I believe logic should be put ahead of morality. That if there isn't really much of a choice, if there's no chance of them surviving, or surviving as they should, I believe they should pull the plug, and they should be left die in peace. And I actually want to hear your opinion on everybody else's opinion on morality, because I feel it's a topic not many people talk about, and it's relevant to everything. Actually, it's even relevant to the abortion, putting logic before. Like, I'm pro-choice because I feel, or anti-life, as the others would say, but I feel the person should be given the choice of whether they should have the abortion or not, and that if it's they can the pro-life people, they can just decide not to. It should be the mother's decision, and especially in medical cases where there's the risk of suicide, or if there's an actual complication with the pregnancy where it is required to save the life of the mother. And I feel it's important to put logic ahead of morality in this case. So, and I'm putting a link to a big think link, the website, and I'm just gonna give you a link to the article about that psychopath kind of test, and I'd appreciate if you watch it all because it's a really interesting video. It talks about the brain, the mind of psychopaths, their thought process. But other than that, I'd like to hear your guys' opinions on morality and right or wrong, putting logic ahead of your feelings. Thank you. I'll talk to you again.